If you run a business, let's be real for a second. Every month, that huge energy bill lands on your desk. You pay it, of course, but do you have any real clue where that money is actually going? We're about to explore a way to stop all the guesswork and finally start knowing, turning what might be your biggest expense into your smartest asset. For most businesses, the honest answer is probably a shrug, right? The bill shows up, it gets paid, and the whole cycle just repeats itself. But here's the thing. That uncertainty, it could be hiding thousands of dollars in pure energy waste. It's one of the single biggest financial blind spots in business today, and it's costing companies an absolute fortune. So what's the solution? Well, it's something called an energy audit. The best way to think about it is like a financial checkup, but specifically for your electricity. Its entire job is to hunt down waste, which, you guessed it, saves you a ton of money and helps you build a much greener, more efficient operation. All right, section 1. Let's dig a little deeper into this whole energy blind spot thing. Because honestly, it's a way bigger problem than most business owners even realize. Think about it this way. Operating without clear energy data is like trying to manage your company's entire budget without ever looking at your bank statements. It's impossible. You're just forced to make decisions based on guesswork, not actual facts. You'd have no idea if a single department, or even just one faulty machine, is secretly burning through your cash. This isn't just a missed opportunity to save, it's a major ongoing financial risk. So how do we fix it? Well, the traditional answer has always been really expensive and super disruptive. But there's a much, much smarter way to get the data you need. Okay, so the old way, it involved literally ripping out your perfectly good but dumb meters and replacing them with expensive new smart ones. It's costly, it's a huge pain, and it causes a ton of disruption. But the smart way? It's completely different. It's an approach that's made possible by a system called ElectžaIFD, and it asks a really simple question. Why on earth would you replace what you already have when you can just make it better? This idea just completely flips the script. You're not forking over a fortune for new hardware. You're just making your current setup intelligent. And think about what that means. No voided warranties, no recertification headaches, and the installation can happen in a single day. You save money, you save time, and you even cut down on electronic waste. It is a win-win-win. Okay, so you've upgraded your meters, you haven't replaced them. That's a huge step. But how does that actually turn into useful, real-time information? Well, that's where automated auditing comes into play. The process itself is just brilliantly simple. First, the electrified device just connects to the meters you already own. Step 2, it immediately starts collecting super detailed energy data, 24/7, all on its own. And third, you can grab that data whenever you want in professional, audit-ready reports. It's that easy. Connect, collect, and access. Now, you're going to see a number pop up, 32 gigabytes. In a world of terabytes and petabytes, you might be thinking, okay, so what? But for energy auditing, that number, oh, it's a total game changer. So what does it actually get you? It gets you this, more than 30 days of incredibly detailed forensic-level energy data from all of your meters stored right there and ready for analysis. So when you or maybe a professional auditor need to investigate your consumption, the whole history is right there. No more digging through old paper logs, no data gaps, just a crystal clear, comprehensive picture of what's going on. All this data basically becomes your new auditing superpower. You can pinpoint exactly where energy is being wasted. You can get real-time alerts to fix problems the second they happen, not a month later when the bill comes. You can generate reports in standard formats like Excel or PDF. And, this is crucial, you can prove your savings with hard before and after data. It's everything you need, whether you're doing it yourself or working with a pro. Now, this all sounds fantastic from a technical standpoint. I get it. But what does it mean for the business itself? This is about so much more than data. It's about your bottom line. And believe it or not, your reputation. The value here is really twofold. On the financial side, the wins are immediate and obvious. You save a massive amount of capital by not buying all new meters, which means you get a way faster return on your investment. And there's no disruption to your operations. But at the same time, you get these huge reputational wins. This data helps you earn green certifications. It builds trust with customers who care about sustainability, and it shows everyone that you're a smart, forward-thinking leader. Let's just zoom in on that financial impact for a second, because it's so important. The capital that you save on new hardware is money you can now invest directly into the efficiency upgrades your audit actually recommends. Things like better insulation or new equipment. This is the key to a faster ROI. Your investment goes towards actually fixing the problem, not just measuring it. Ultimately, taking control of your energy data sends such a powerful message. It shows your investors, your customers, and your own team that you are a responsible leader. You're someone who is smart with money and serious about sustainability. You're really building a stronger, more resilient business from the inside out. It all really comes down to this one simple philosophy: maximum capability, minimum cost, and immediate results. That's the whole value proposition right there in one sentence. And that really is the final question, isn't it? A question for you to think about. The technology to get rid of this financial blind spot is here, and it's simpler and way more affordable than it's ever been. It isn't about spending more money. It's about being smarter. So, is your business ready?